Are you thinking about going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party this year? And do you want to know a couple of things you should do and a few things you may want to pass on? Well, this is the quick guide to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So first up is the treats. Beginning with the trick-or-treat bags. These are given to you when you enter the event and are used to trick-or-treat around the park. They even have allergy-friendly bags where you can collect tokens, then redeem them for sugar-free, gluten-free, and allergy-friendly candies. You can redeem them at the Town Square Theater on Main Street. Oh yeah, and they even have a list of ingredients so you can determine what's the best candy for you. Now these bags are included with your admission, so there's no limit to how much candy you can get. There are also specialty treats that are exclusive to the party, and you can only buy them once the party starts at 7 p.m. Some of the treats we tried include the Jack and Sally Push Cake Pops, the Mickey Ears Cinnamon Roll complete with a spider web, and the Chocolate Mickey Waffles with pumpkin gelato. So even though the treats were all really good, we recommend the cinnamon roll paired with a nice iced coffee, which are both available at the Main Street Bakery, and the Mickey Chocolate Waffle Sundae with the gelato is available at Sleepy Hollow in Liberty Square. Now, if the cake pops are too irresistible, we would recommend going with the Sally Cake Pop. The Sally actually had a nice strawberry flavor, which was complemented well by some chocolate crunchies inside. The Jack Skellington, on the other hand, was a bit overpowering and it was way too sweet. So go with Sally. I'm sorry, Jack. I love you. So now we're going to talk about the shows. And of course, can't forget the dance parties. So because the guide is meant to be a super quick overview, I will admit that I didn't see one of the featured shows, which is the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular. But there's a big but. Okay, sorry, I know that sounds weird. But it's definitely a popular show, and a lot of my close friends highly recommended it, so I will as well. It seems to be very popular and a big hit with fans, so be sure to check it out. There's 2 shows nightly. So for the little ones, there is a Disney Junior Dance Party at Storybook Circus in Fantasyland that has characters like Doc McStuffins, Timon from Lion King, and Vampirina. But probably more popular than that dance party is the Descendants Party. Get it? Descendants plus dance equals Descendants. Okay, never mind. I'll leave that one alone. The Descendants Party is at one of my all-time favorite Disney quick service locations at Cosmic Rays over in Tomorrowland. Now, I thought this was a superb idea because parents can eat nice and relaxed while the kids spend all their energy after eating all that sugar dancing the night away. Next up is the awesome Boo to You Parade. I was excited to see this parade in person, especially because of the Headless Horsemen, the Gravediggers with the sparking shovels, the hitchhiking ghosts, the ballroom dancers, and the bride from the Haunted Mansion. Don't worry, they also have other characters for little ones, or even for the bigger kids like myself. Now my only complaint is Clarabelle. Couldn't they have given her a better outfit or costume for Halloween? Now, we're going to talk about fireworks. Who does fireworks better than Disney? I'll give you a moment to think about it. Time's up. The answer is no one. Disney has the best fireworks displays, and the Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular is no exception. This show is a combination of a live show, a castle projection show, and a full non-stop fireworks display. This is a jaw-dropping show that is not to be missed. Now, on to the parts that I would think twice about at Mickey's Not So Scary. Now, I know you guys are gonna grill me in the comments. I know that some of these choices may be controversial, but since the party only runs for a few hours, you want to make sure you maximize your time there, unless you're a Mickey's Not So Scary pro and you've been there before. So, first thing on my list is the characters. While you may want to see some of your favorite characters all decked out in their Halloween gear, and boy do some of them look really cute, the lines for some of these meet and greets are crazy. On the night that we went back in September, the line to meet Winnie the Pooh and friends was over an hour. Not too bad, not too shabby. But if you want to meet Jack Skellington, well, get ready to wait because his line that night was 1 hour and 45 minutes. With the party lasting only 6 hours, you would have spent a good portion of your time in line waiting for this guy. So unless he's part of your Mickey's Not So Scary bucket list, I recommend you take a pass and keep going. Next up is the rides and ride overlays. This was something I was really looking forward to since I heard some rides have some Halloween theming or what's called Halloween overlays. Well, unfortunately, they left much to be desired. There was really not much of a difference from the original ride to the ride overlay. So unless the ride lines are short, I wouldn't necessarily recommend standing in a long line to just see a ride overlay. So a few of the ride overlays that we ended up seeing, because the lines were pretty short, were for the Pirates of the Caribbean. As you can see, they had a nice lighting effect on the outside, and then inside they had some live action characters. Another ride overlay that was mentioned was that of the Mad Tea Party. As you can see here, they had kind of like a lighting effect going on, and to be honest with you, it's not really, it doesn't tell me it's Halloween. It just says it's kind of a trippy effect, but it's not necessarily Halloween themed in my opinion. And then the last overlay that we saw was actually for the Haunted Mansion. There were 2 characters outside interacting with some of the guests in the line queue, and while I did find this very interesting, it didn't really add anything to the actual ride itself. So while the overlays may not be all that you dreamed of, the ride times were actually very good. For example, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. This ride usually has about a 90-minute wait, anywhere from 45 minutes to 90 minutes on an average day. This day was actually about 25 minutes to 30 minutes, still a little bit long, but honestly, that was one of the longer wait times for rides. Everything else was anywhere in the 5 to 20-minute range. Now remember, best times to go is early August through September. If you're going in October, the wait times may be a bit longer, especially if you're going on the weekend. So if you're already on vacation, then good for you. You're in luck because you can actually try to go on the weekday. But for you locals here in Florida, take those kids out of school and call into work the next day because you're going to Mickey's Not So Scary on a weekday. Sometimes you gotta make tough decisions. So guys, have you been to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? Have you had any of the treats that we tried? Was anything new? Or have you tried something that we didn't even get to try? Or maybe even there's something that you haven't seen yet from Mickey's Not So Scary because maybe you haven't been in a while. Let us know in the comments, and also let us know any feedback that you might have. If you want to see something, if you don't like something, or if you like something from our videos, be sure to comment. Your feedback is super important, and it helps us to create content that you guys actually want to see. So any comments, list them below. Please like, and of course, please subscribe. Share with your friends if anybody likes Disney or any other travel videos. Thank you for watching, and take care. Bye!